Hi, my name is Nur Nabila binti Zulisham and my position in our business is Chief Marketing Officer. So I would like to explain about the details of our nature of business and the capital that we bring in our business. In Sugar Sprinkles Bakery, and nature of business is food and beverages. Sugar Sprinkles Bakery is a business that produces and markets baked foods including bread, pastries, cakes, cookies, and other related products. Baking a range of goods with flour, sugar, eggs, butter, and other ingredients is the core of its operation. In retail contexts, such as storefronts, online platform, or through wholesale distribution to cafes, restaurants, and grocery stores, these commodities are typically sold directly to customers. I would like to explain a little more details about the capital that we bring in. So the first one is money, amounted RM78,000, and particular of machineries and features and fittings such as mixer. Price per unit is 1,900, quantity 3. Cooling rack 400, quantity 5. Oven 2,500, quantity 4. The freezer 6,200, the quantity is 2. Utensils 1,000, and the display cabinet is 1,380, quantity 2.
Okay, so this is our first product, which is chocolate bar. We name it as Choco Delight. The selling price for our product is RM10 per bar, and our product features is rich cocoa flavors with strong natural flavor and perfectly portioned bar for easy snacking on the go or sharing with the others.
Hi, I'm Batisha. Let me introduce you to our second product, which is gingerbread cookies. The selling price is RM6 per pieces. The product features a characteristic brown color cookie, often enhanced by delightful caramelized edges. They are also a visual delight as it is decorated with icing and sprinkle. Other than that, gingerbread cookies have a relatively long shelf life compared to other baked goods. Next, for the sales budget, we need to time the selling price per unit with expected sales units in order to get the total sales. And the total sale for quarter 1 is RM21,000 for Choco Delight and RM90,800 for gingerbread cookies, which equal to RM40,800 in total. Meanwhile, the total sales for quarter 2 for both product is RM48,000. Next, production budget. In order to find the production units that need to produce during that period, expected sales units need to be added with planned closing stock unit minus with planned opening stock. For quarter 1, production unit required for Choco Delight is 1,800 unit and 3,800 unit for gingerbread cookies, which equal to 5,600 in total. Meanwhile, the total production unit required for quarter 2 is 5,900 units, which include both products.
So these are our direct material purchase budget, which is A. Cocoa powder, B. Milk, C. Flour, and D. Brown sugar. With using the formula that given in the module, the total material to be purchased for A is RM4725, B is RM2590, C is RM850, and D is RM1300 for quarter 1. Next, we move to the direct material purchase budget for quarter 2. As you can see that the total of material to be purchased for A is RM4950, B is RM2485, C is RM850, and D is RM1300. So for direct labor budget, we have a bit different here where the production required for direct labor type A for Choco Delight and type A and B for gingerbread are divided by 100 since the required unit for the rate hours given by our company is by 100 unit produced. To continue with using the formula given in the module, we have obtained the direct labor for Choco Delight type A is RM360, type B is RM720, and gingerbread for type A is RM1520, type B is RM304, For the total direct labor cost, only for quarter 1. Same goes to quarter 2, which is the total for type A is RM 460, type B is RM 920 of Choco Delight, and then type A is RM 1440 and type B is RM 288 of the gingerbread.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Hani Adriana, and right now I'm going to talk about our factory overhead budget. So in our business, we have two kinds of factory overhead budget, which is one variable, another one is fixed. In variable expenses, we estimate in indirect labor for quarter 1 by 2,800 ringgit, the same amount for quarter 2, and next expenses will be utilities, which is include electricity and water bills. And in quarter 1, we spend around 3,300 ringgit, and for quarter 2, it will be higher to 3,800 ringgit. And next variable expenses will be maintenance, and for quarter 1, we spend around 1,200 ringgit, and for quarter 2, we spend around 1,300 ringgit. And total for variable production overhead is 7,300 ringgit for quarter 1, and for quarter 2, 7,900 ringgit. So let's move to the fixed factory overhead budget. Of course, we have depreciation on machineries. Total of our machineries will be 15,700 ringgit times by 20% of depreciation and times by 3 months over 12 months. We will get 785 ringgit. It is the same for quarter 1 and quarter 2. Going on, depreciation on features and fitting. Total for our features and fitting assets will be 17,160 ringgit times by 10%, and again 3 over 12 months. We will get 429 ringgit, and it is the same for quarter 2. And next one is our fire insurance. This is a must because we don't know when will the bad omen will happen, right? So the total for our fixed production overhead is 1,964 ringgit. So if we total up our expenses for quarter 1, it will be 9,264 ringgit, and for quarter 2, we will get 9,864 ringgit. Next will be selling and administration overhead budget. So we have two kinds of expenses here, which is variable and fixed. And you know, variable will be selling and distribution because the amount will be variable with our sales, and the administration is fixed because we will be paying the same amount every month. So for the variable expenses, which is sales commission, in quarter 1, we estimate around 500 ringgit, and for quarter 2, we estimate around 650 ringgit. And for fixed expenses, of course, we have to pay the rent to the owner of our shop, right? Which is around 1,200 ringgit per month, and times by 3. So for quarter 1 and quarter 2, we will be spent around 3,600 ringgit. And for second fixed expenses will be advertisement. This is important to promote our product, right? So it is the same for quarter 1 and quarter 2, which is 300 ringgit. And the last one will be salesman salary, the one who is interact directly with the customer at the counter. We will have to pay them 1,400 ringgit times by 2 people. We will be paying them around 2,800 ringgit per quarter. So total up for fixed and variable expenses, we will get 702 7,200 ringgit for quarter 1, and for quarter 2 will be spent around 7,350 ringgit. And that'll be all. So we have done calculating all the budgets. Right now, we are going to make statement of comprehensive income for quarter 1 and quarter 2 of Sugar Sprinkles Bakery. So this statement started with sales. And for quarter 1, we estimate we have sales around 40,800 ringgit. And for quarter 2, we expected it will be higher. So the amount will be 48,000 ringgit. And the sales will be less by cost of sales. Cost of sales will starting with opening stock. We estimate it will be around 6,200 ringgit, and it is the same amount for quarter 2. And we plus with the production cost. For quarter 1, we spend around 12,369 ringgit. And for quarter 2, we have spent around 12,693 ringgit. It is for the both products, which is Choco Delight and gingerbread cookies, and will be less by closing stock that we have, which is for quarter 1, it will be 6,200 ringgit, and for quarter 2, it will be lesser because we have higher sales, and it will be 2,800 ringgit. So for 40,800 ringgit will be less by 12,369 ringgit, and we will get 28,431 ringgit for quarter 1. And next is for quarter 2, 48,000 sales less by cost of sales, which is 16,093 ringgit, and we will get 31,907 ringgit, and that will be our gross profit. After we got the gross profit, we will be less by the expenses. We have two kinds of expenses here, which is production overhead and selling and administration expenses. So we just took the total amount we have calculated earlier, which is 9,264 ringgit for quarter 1, and for quarter 2 is 9,864 ringgit. And for selling and administration, for quarter 1 we will spend around 7,200 ringgit, and for quarter 2 we will be spent around 7,350 ringgit. And for quarter 2, we will be spent around 7,350 ringgit. So, we total up both of expenses, and we will be less by gross profit. So, 28,431 ringgit less by 16,464 ringgit. We will get 11,964 ringgit net profit for quarter 1, and for quarter 2, 31,907 ringgit gross profit will be less all total expenses, which is 17,214 ringgit. We will get 14,693 ringgit net profit. So, as you can see at the end of quarter 1 and quarter 2, we can see that our business has earned net profit, which is good for our business. And for the conclusion, we can sum up that by doing budgeting, we will have so much benefit. And one of them are resource allocations. We can know how to allocate the resources such as ingredients, the labor, the equipment to the areas where need them the most. And for second one is financial planning and control. We know by doing budgeting, it will help us to manage cash flow. We can expect the revenue. We can control the expenses. And also it will be ensuring our business stays on the track financially. And the next one is goal setting and performance measurement. By doing budgeting, we can determine what is the best for our business. Therefore, we will be make the better decision making. And next one will be risk management. You know where the potential financial challenges, and we can develop strategies to decrease the risk. And the next one will be operational efficiency. You know, by doing budgeting, it will be more efficient for us by highlighting the areas where the process can be improved or the cost can be reduced. And the last one will be strategic planning. You know, by doing budgeting, it will be provide us with the framework where it can help the business align its operation with the long-term business. And that is all. Thank you for your time.